Hi, first graders. You'll notice that I'm in a different room today. That's because the teacher that I share our classroom with, Mrs. Wissenbach, she is busy with students in our classroom. So I'm up here upstairs. I'm going to read the next story in our Journeys book aloud to you. And then tomorrow, you're going to read it to me. Okay? First, we have to go over this week's sight words, though. Here's the first one. M-Y. Do you know that word? Remember, sight words can be very tricky. They're words that we just have to memorize, practice, 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 and memorize. This word spells my. The Y is making a long I sound. I can't find my shoes. My. Here's the next one. Ooh, this one is super duper tricky. Maybe some of you will know it. W-H-O. That spells who. Not like who, the sound that the owl makes. Who are you going to the store with? Who. It's very tricky because if we were to try to sound it out, it would sound like this. Wah, ah. That's not how we pronounce it. The word is who. W-H-O spells who. You might know this word. A-L-L spells all. It's tricky because the A is making a short O sound. But that's not how we pronounce it. The word is all. We all went to bed early last night because we were so tired. All. Next word. Super tricky again. This word is does. D-O-E-S spells does. Does the vet take care of animals? Does. You can see it's tricky because look, the O-E is making a sound. That doesn't make sense. That's why it's one of the tricky words. Does. We have two more. I bet you know this word. This one's not too tricky. M-E spells me. The E is making a long E sound. Me. She let me pet her dog. Me. And the last one. Ooh, this is a homophone word. Remember, homophone words are two or more words that sound the same, but they have a different meaning and a different spelling. The word is here. This kind of here, H-E-R-E, would be used in a sentence such as, they are coming here for dinner tonight. Here. The other kind of here is what we do with our ears. Like, did you hear that weird sound? That's not this kind of here, though. H-E-R-E spells here. Okay, now that we've gone over our sight words, you're going to see those words in this story. And when it's your turn to practice reading this story, it's important that you're trying to remember what those words are. So this story is called Lucia's Neighborhood. I'm going to get a little bit closer. It's written and photographed by George Ancona. So he's the author, which means he wrote the words, and he also took the pictures for the illustrations. Hi, I am Lucia. Can I get a goal? Yes, we win. We all get pins. So this story is being told by the little girl. It's her point of view, and her name is Lucia. What can Mom and I do? Look what we get here. They're at the bakery. This label helps us know where they're at. We can also look at the pictures for clues. I see all these yummy baked items and a lady with an apron on, which tells me they're probably somewhere where there's a kitchen. Bakery makes sense. I can look at the pets here. It is fun. The label says they're at the pet shop. Mom let me get a plant here. It is not big yet. Who can fix the street? Here is the man who can fix it. And the label says street. Who can fix a car? Here is the man who can fix it. Garage. Garage is another way to describe a place where cars get fixed, another name for it. So it could be the car repair shop or the garage, different than the kind of garage that we would have at our house to pull our cars in. Who has on firefighter pants? They are too big to fit me. Now they're at the firehouse. She's at the library, one of my favorite places. I love to read and I love books. Does the librarian help me? Yes. We sit and look at my book. Is it fun to be home? You bet it is. My home. Okay, so now I want you to, with your microphone, I want you to record one sentence about the story. Okay, so you can tell me who the character was, you can tell me where the setting was, you can tell me whose point of view the story was written in, and then submit your answer and turn it in on Seesaw.